Hey guys, MadMatt here with another episode of MadMatt's Minecraft. We are here on another Story Sunday, I guess is what it's called. Server Sunday might also be appropriate. Recording it fairly late in the evening. I'm also this one's a pretty important video. So yeah, I'm going to make sure that I send it to everybody in the server through the mail system, so that everyone has seen it, and it does concern the state of the server. So, going into story time now, while we're working on a B area, we get to go back in time to, I think it's pretty much been a year ago. A year ago, I think it was in July, though it very well could have been August, when somebody I had followed on YouTube, whose channel was incidentally MrSal511, posted a video saying that he was starting a server and he was looking for applications on iron, on people to join him in a Minecraft adventure on a server, and to send in an application of, whether or not you wanted to be, and he listed a couple of things, and so I, assuming it was a little bit more professional than it actually was, did this very, very long well thought out application letter, sent it to him, and it turns out everyone else was pretty much just like scribbling down their name and like barely answering the questions. And so yeah, I was accepted to be on the server way back in the day, Sal's server. I don't even think it was called Roarke yet. I think he decided that once we started doing a bunch of FTB. And so with that, I was on a server, and it was really cool. And I got to, do stuff with people online, and I got to meet people. And it's been a really, really great experience, and it was a lot of fun, even though we had a bunch of hiccups in the start, because we decided, I believe it was first, a vanilla Minecraft server, and I had like these grand ideas back when I was wearing my Miss Marvel skin. I was going to do MarvelCraft was the concept behind it, where I was going to go and make and tell this story in Minecraft builds and clever videos that, now that I'm looking at it, I'm totally 100% not technically prepared to make such videos. But anyway, the first day we got on, and I went racing and running and found, because I wanted to be in a desert, because the cool thing about deserts is there's no rain, and I had watched enough of the Minecrackers to know that rain is really annoying. So yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with rain. I wanted to be in a desert. So yeah, I got to a desert. It had like a little desert well. I started digging. It was great. And then, like, not an hour later, we restarted the server, because this time we were doing plugins. Because Sal has this thing about protection, which is a little bit understandable because some people are jerks sometimes, but I've got this thing against protection because I, trust people. And so, it's just kind of a little bit of a philosophical disagreement that we've had pretty much the entire time that we've known each other. Whoa, lava! Ow, 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 water, 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 water. And that sound meant that our pants are gone! Yay! Time to get new pants. Anyway, I'll have to be careful about that. Yeah, so, that was the server, and then, that server had a lot of interesting memories. Sal totally set up an ender farm, and so we got ourselves ender dealies, and, we got to, we were starting builds. I was digging a massive hole in the ground, because that's apparently what I do. I actually even started it here, like over there and over here. I just kind of like excavating. I don't know why. But, so yeah, no, we, things were going good, and, then You know, and some people were being annoying and being banned, and things were just progressing. And then, um, the Minecrackers, I believe it's their fault. It's totally their fault. Yeah, no, it's not a thing that it's their fault. We were just watching and emulating them. The Minecrackers got an FTB server. And so, yeah, people on the server wanted to do FTB. And they actually, Sal got on one day, pulled the people who were online, which was not me, and, and there was suddenly an FTB server. And it took me a little bit to figure out what had gone on there. Because I apparently missed the meeting. And so, yeah, we did FTB for a while. And while it was a little bit laggy and we were trying to do things, vote day. Vote day. There we go. I really do like that thing. I don't think Rage has seen it yet. Anyway, the Minecraft. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun to be on the server. It was a little bit laggy, but that's because, it was FTB was fairly new at the time. Not horribly new, but decently new. And we were fairly inexperienced as to what causes lag and things like that. And there was one time where one of the reasons why I personally don't like MrSal is somebody really, really wanted MrSal on there, so we put it on, and then I actually made a linking book to try and go and save the guy's life, because he had been, like, trapped in the, one of the worlds, as I recall. And he got out because Sal deleted his .dat, and I was trapped forever in a world that I would load and it would lag me to death, and I would die, and then I would respawn back right where I was, and I would lag to death. And it was really horrible, and it scarred me from MrSal forever. And I don't like MrSal because of that. So yeah, I'm that's that there. And so yeah, and then we kept doing this thing where I would get started somewhere, and then the server would reset. And I have started on one of Sal's servers a lot. We don't have a lot of the old crew, and a lot of Sal's personal friends don't necessarily play on here all the time. But yeah, no, back in the day, I'm one of the very few people who's been around with him for a long time, and I've done a lot of restarts, which is fine. I do appreciate restarting. As a computer programmer, one of the things I know is when you restart, you start with, you're not starting from scratch, as it were. You're starting with everything that you learned from the last time you started. And so you can get some really, really, really decent code in when you restart your code. And that's one of the reasons why I can, code a turtle from memory with my, my murder code, is because I've done it a lot. Not just because I've set up a lot of different spawners, it's because I keep having to set up a lot of the same spawner. But that's not horribly important. What is important is that you believe in yourself. No, we're gonna block this up, I believe, so I don't die in there. Will you work? What? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do dirt. Dirt! Dirt, I tell you. I suppose I gotta go around the edges. Yeah, that'll work. Dirt. I'm gonna keep that open. So anyway, this is very convenient. Yeah, so, we had done, we'd done the FTB server for a while, and, then I'll throw you the rope, quotes, home quotes, douche. Let's see if either of those get that. Yeah, Indiana Jones quotes for the win. So anyway, I'm gonna go into dirt really quickly. This is really cool. Keep it tight. Anyway, where was I? Anyway, we were doing FTB for a while. You know, fun times, definitely fun times. And then Sal approaches me and he's like, "Hey, I'm a high school student. I don't have a full-time job. I really can't afford this anymore. And I, in my infinite grace and wisdom that is me, totally start picking up the server fees. And because of how easy it was to do it a different way, no, quit it. How easy it was to do it the way that we did it, I just started a new server, and a lot of the old crew came on. And that was the RoarkeCraft server, and it was a lot of fun. I invited some people that I thought had been banned for no real reason. Turns out it wasn't necessarily no real reason, and you know, there was still a bit of server drama, and I had to deal with it. And I don't like dealing with server drama, but there were definitely good times. We definitely learned a lot. And then well, it happened like this. There was, I firmly believe in what they do pretty much on Minecraft, which is I trust people to be adults and grown up about stuff. I really, really do. And I got rid of server rules, and I came up with like the 4 pillars of cooperation or something like that. I don't remember exactly what I called it. And do I have any more dirt over here? Mud. And you know, I set up this thing where I didn't, hopefully, supposedly was the point that as the guy running the server, I wouldn't have to do a lot of work. Was the goal of it. And it turns out that that didn't really work, and a lot of people were having issues with other people, and long story short, Sal decided that, first off, that he didn't like my my management style, and went off and made the RoarkeCraft server, the Roarke server. I'm not entirely sure what its official name really was, according to people other than me. But yeah, he went and did that, and I kept, and everybody who was on that server was totally invited to play on, the new server. And the new server was running a different pack. It was running FTB Ultimate, whereas we were still running Minecraft pack on the other one. And so there was like different mods and stuff, and it was really, really interesting. And a lot of people decided that they wanted to go and try it out, and they did, and they ended up playing on my server less and less. And eventually, after a while, I stopped hosting that server. I actually didn't cancel it with CreeperHost. I just kind of stopped paying and stopped playing on it, and I assume that it's all canceled now, because I haven't been bothered to check. So yeah, that happened, and so yeah, I joined up with everybody playing on the Ultimate server, and good times were had, and we started doing some fun stuff, and I started finally getting to, like, I didn't really record on that server, because at the end of the RoarkeCraft server, look at Zymods. Heyo! At the end of the RoarkeCraft server, what's the phrase that pays? I started messing around with bees, and they were really, really cool, and I was starting, learning how to use them, and doing a bunch of really, really cool stuff with them. And wow, this shovel is really breaking really quickly because of this. Uh, and so yeah, and then when I finally decided to quit doing RoarkeCraft and joined up with I've got people coming over in 10 minutes. Gotta go quickly. When I finally joined over, it was to everybody. I should have said. Um. Uh. Less accuse, more like PSA. Okay. So I don't even remember what my message said anymore. I'm done with it. Okay. I could probably get on Savage and check. Yay, grass. We got grass everywhere. We actually need to go /back. So anyway, I got on and I started doing a lot of bees. Bees. Because bees are really cool and I really liked it. And I have had this idea for a build that took some Greg Tech and was using, all of these. Nice. Auto harvest? That'd be really cool if there's an auto harvest. I will have to. How? So anyway, I was doing a lot of stuff with bees, and the thing about bees is one of the things about Thaumcraft that other than, certain people who are really, really interested in figuring out how you did stuff, and, a lot of it is really boring. And so, I decided to not film any of it and ended up with not a lot of film from, the Roarke Ultimate server. And I'm kind of sad about that. But anyway, that's in the past. Then we came to, we decided because there were, what was it exactly? I don't know if there was a lot of bugs. I don't remember exactly the reason. I know a lot of people were a little annoyed at Greg Tech. And, some days you really wonder if you could blame them. I'm not that annoyed at Greg Tech, but as you can see, I've decided to be a lot lower tech than a lot of people have been. So, it's kind of makes sense that I don't care about Greg Tech. So, with that in mind, vote day. Nope. Vote day. Man, messed that up. 2x on camera. Trying to make like a synthetic coastline here, but it's probably not going to work horribly well. Not with the shovel. What was I talking about? Anyway, yeah, so that server ended. I don't remember if it was just we were tired of being on Ultimate or if we were tired on being on 1.47 because we are on 1.5 here now. A lot of things were changed. We got onto FTB Unleashed, the current stuff. And there were a lot of issues as we got situated. It took a while. There's still a couple of really buggy things. But it's much better than it was. I will definitely say that. Yeah, this looks like it'll totally have bees. I should totally do something with that there. But, we will finish this video first. And so, we will actually do a Minion Monday before, we, get started on bees. Because we need to make something that'll make us seed oil. I will actually go and... Well, if we're making this entire area for bees, well, machine shed. No, we'll go over here to the farms. Anyway, we came here, and it's been a good experience. We've, been advertising more, I think. I don't know all the stuff behind it, but we have a lot of new people that we didn't have before. As far as I know, I'm the only one recording. I think Jordan or Chevy or whatever she calls herself, I think she does. She streams, I believe, but I don't know if she actually has an YouTube channel somewhere. I haven't seen her online for a while. I'd like to ask her actually. But anyway, I want this to be wood. Do I have wood anywhere? Well, let's just run this line. Where was I talking at? I was talking here. So that'll be water. That'll be dirt. Which means we need one more. Okay. Dirt. Yeah, there we go. Nope, dirt. There we go. Dang it. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just have to go and remove that final row. Wish I had a power claw. Okay, anyway, so, yeah, no, the experience has been really great on here, and I decided to, first of all, not tech up. I actually learned that the server was running a couple of weeks late, because I didn't know that we had swapped over yet, and I was just waiting with, oh, yeah, that'll work. Waiting, messing around on a single-player world, so I was able to figure out a lot of Tinker's construct before actually getting online. I think I can throw the dirt in there. Don't think I can fit any more in there. I need some wood. That sheep has been there for a while. I need this. Okay, where are we at? Anyway, so, yeah, it's been a good experience. There have been a couple of people who have been, you know, kind of complaining of the lag stuff, and, you know, a lot of questions, and we've been experimenting, redstone controlled. Totes worth it. I can sell you a voice activated grinder setup. Totally worth it. Okay, so anyway, do you have a level of Thaumcraft progress? I'm probably gonna have to take this chat, and I'm gonna build this while working on it. So, yeah, be right back, and then I'll show you this. Okay, so we're back. It's been about an hour. Dylan, I believe, was the one asking about things. Wants to commission some brains in jar from me. But he was AFK when I just got back from having to deal with some stuff. Yeah, we will worry about that in a minute. I'll go up there. So anyway, the point of this whole, you know, tale of reminiscence is that, the other day or two ago, I got a message from Sal, saying, that he was tired of running things, and that, come the end of the current payment cycle, if no one picks it up, the server's gonna end. This distresses me a little bit because, as you guys can tell, I make a bunch of videos on here. I also really like a lot of the people online, and, you know, I'm not interested in the server ending. I'm interested in the server continuing, and my Skype is now deciding to send me messages. And so, I've thought about it hard, and I've contacted the person I contact, and I'm not entirely decided on course of action, which is why, those of you who are wondering what the point of this video is all about, which is why I made sure to send it to everybody, Um, I have decided that I am going to be continuing the server. I have not decided whether or not we're going to get a restart or not. I have not decided if we are going to stick with Feed the Beast Unleashed. I have not decided whether or not we... I haven't decided anything, really. I wanted to get your guys' feedback, and therefore I made this video sharing a little bit of the story of me and RoarkeCraft. I honestly will say I expected this a little bit once the server started. I figured we would end up I would end up having to pay for it again. I will let you guys know right now that I have a vastly different managerial style than Sal. He is a lot more hands-on than I am. I am on a lot more, I will say. I will make that claim. I'm also recording videos all the time so people can kind of stay in contact and know what's going on. But he... I prefer to let people just kind of stay on their own, and so it's quite possible that people who ought to be banned will not have been if I am running things and he is not. And so, yeah, what I need from you guys is if you can leave a comment down below with maybe some of your thoughts in it and include your username if it's not obvious who you are. As in if your username is different. What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's where you go. Okay. If your username is different than your like your YouTube username is different than your Minecraft username, then yeah, if you could leave me a message telling me your identity as part of it, or crap, I don't know which one that is. Or if you don't have a YouTube account and you can only watch and not comment, please use the /mail and then my name, MATTWANDCOW, or if you prefer, send me an email message directly at mattwandcow at yahoo.com, including your your Minecraft username, so I know who you are. I am very fine with a lot of the same people who are on right now, and a couple people who, you know, were on before. I don't know if you guys watch my videos or not, but I am different manager than Sal. I will be making different decisions than he will. I will have to be harsher than I have been before because, you know, reasons of a state or whatever words indicate. But I think that with your guys' assistance, we will make a good server. And once again, I don't know a lot of the things that are going to happen. I don't know if we are going to be making a lot of changes or not. I really don't know. I feel that a lot of people are finally established on the server. However, I don't know if the mods are going to change. I am definitely in favor of low tech, especially various levels of low tech. I very, very rarely use the machines that spawn, and machines that spawn have been a little bit of a trouble point for a lot of people. You know, there's some machines that you need, but they don't have to be super high tech. I don't have machine rooms, and there's very, very little lag at my base because I, you know, keep my arcane boar off. And no, slash home mud. So yeah, I don't know. There are some things I would like to definitely do this differently. I would also do this differently. Bunch of things that I would do differently. I could probably still do that differently by going and building into there, but I like it there. Yeah, there are definitely things that I would not mind a restart to learn that these are kind of annoying and learn how those work and do a bunch of different stuff differently. And so, yeah, Please leave me your thoughts down below, what you would think of a server restart, what mods that you're really, really missing. I know everyone's really, really missing red power, because red power is awesome, but, yeah, there's not much we can do about that, because red power is, not in the thing anymore, because of issues. Where did Rage leave? I don't know. Nope, he just went AFK. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Please leave me comments down below. If you don't watch my videos, hey, I make videos. If you do watch my videos, thank you. Please leave me comments and let me know what you guys think. I do want to make this a smooth transition. I will be picking up the server for fees and stuff. I just, ow, ooh. I just don't know entirely how things are going to go. And I'm not sure. There might be plugins that we save. I know there's been a lot of confusion going on with the, a lot of confusion going on with the, multiverse plugin. And, not being able to do things like, hey, just make a nether portal. Or stuff. And so I'm not sure. I will have to talk with Sal about that really soon. But yeah, I think I am done running around, scurrying around, talking. You guys stay in line. I will see you next time. Peace out.